This is the first in the 3 flavors Cornetto trilogy, also known as the Blood and Ice Cream trilogy.
I like. Who here has actually had a Cornetto? Okay. Well, here's the real story of how that trilogy came about. This is absolutely true. So in this movie, Nick Frost has a Cornetto, and he says, and was a line that always got a big laugh in the UK, but never in the rest of the world. But it came about because when I was at art college, I got really, really drunk once, and I was really badly hungover, and I had an ice cream, and I felt a lot better. And that then became my go-to hangover cure. It's like, oh, have a Cornetto. It's amazing. So then at the Shaun of the Dead premiere, Walls, who make Cornetto, had free Cornettos for all of the audience. And me and Simon thought that was the best fucking thing ever. So we thought, why don't we write Cornettos into Hot Fuzz? And then maybe at the Hot Fuzz premiere, we'll get more ice cream. But get this, Hot Fuzz premiere, no Cornettos.
Make another movie.
So I had to make another movie. Like, the Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead are not that connected. There's a lot of things that overlap in terms of like the sensibility, some of the cast, a couple of running jokes, the ice cream. And then we kind of thought, well, maybe like if we do the third one, actually we do something which kind of makes it a trilogy. So that's kind of what we tried to do with the third one, is make like sort of a trilogy out of the other 2 movies, essentially.
Edgar, for you, when you were articulating the sort of the tone and the vibe of the movie, I mean, there's the book and then there's the film, and we can see how it got there, but that is quite a distance. What was your sort of North Star?
Well, it was a tricky one, actually, because like Universal brought the book to me, and then you're in this kind of slightly weird position of having to sell it back to them in terms of me and Michael Bacall, wrote a screenplay at first based on just the first 2 volumes of Brian's book. There was just this thing of like, what is it going to look like? And it's a tricky thing when you're sort of trying to, mention other movies, like, even if I said something, which I would say sometimes is saying, oh, it kind of like a cross between Amelie and Kung Fu Hustle. Like, that would make sense to some of you, but you can imagine some executives going, I don't know what you're talking about. So we ended up making a test. They had all the artwork. They even had our storyboards and animatics, and then it just had to get into color. And it's like, this is going to be in color, and it's in live action, and this is how we're going to do it, and this is what the fights are going to look like. So it was a tricky one, because you kind of like, no matter how much material you have, and you have 6 amazing books, still to get people to make the mental leap of like, what's it going to look like in live action was something we just had to shoot something and show them,